Hello, hello, hello. Hey, welcome to our live stream. Hello to each and every one of you, wherever you may be. We are back live streaming. We did the live stream last week, and as usual, following the once weekly or once fortnightly schedule for live streaming, as you all know. So yes, simply here we are. And Jody is in the chat. Hello to lovely Jody. And Celestial Dancers, thank you for the welcome. Always nice to see you, Celestial Dancers. It is more than 60 minutes, Jody. Yes. Yes, it is more than 60 minutes we're going to be having. So yes, we're going to be going on quite a while. Even though I've already had a big day today, but we're going to be going quite a while to simply speak of things. But yeah. And I've got another fairly big day tomorrow, but you know, that's life, isn't it? Yes. So yeah, hoping all's had a very nice weekend, and I've only had about 5 or 6 of you in so far. Please do reveal yourselves if you so can, or so please. For those of you who are lurking in the very background and so forth. And all that. Oh, nice. That's lovely. That's lovely learning you had your son over for dinner. Now, that's lovely. Now, that really is truly lovely, learning of this from you. And hello to Heidi. Hello, Daphne. Hello. Oh, it's nice. Came in, didn't you? Oh, Daphne, why are you hissing at Nixie? Come on. I think you two need to go. Oops. I think you two need to go into the living room. All right. Oh, Daphne, be nice. Oh, God. Oh, my word. Hissing at one another. What's the need for it? Hello to Hailey. Hello to you, my sweet darling lady. Lurkers, we appreciate you too. You are welcome to chat with us or not. If you are enjoying this live, please hit the like. Thank you so much. That was very nice, Celestial Dancers. That was very, very nice. Well, that was nice you had your son over, Celestial Dancers. That's nice, learning so. Oh, my word, what a day it was at the Steam Rally. We had warmer weather over in Brighton, We had a heat wave in the early part of the week, but it's beginning to cool off now. It's beginning to cool off. It felt fairly hot when I was out at the steam rally earlier today. It was Tinkers Park steam rally event day earlier today. And it felt fairly hot because it's a showground, a grassy showground, and they sometimes are a bit hotter than it is in a seaside city. So yeah, that's the thing. So, but otherwise, it's been okay. It was Bank Holiday Monday, and earlier in the week, it was nothing but a baking hot heat wave. And Monday, hot on the Bank Holiday Monday, I was hotter than a baked potato in the middle of a desert. There's any way to describe it. When I was up at Norton. Yes, no, we did have much warmer weather recently. It was earlier this week. It's beginning to cool off. The hot heat wave is beginning to taper off now. But yes. Hello to Southern Solar on board. Hello to you indeed. Oh, good Lord, it's been too hot for you. Certainly been too hot for many earlier this week, so this wouldn't be surprising. That's what happens when we have a baking hot heat wave. It can be too hot for many. Perfectly natural. No criticism on that. Oh, Snazdo dances. You are lovely. Mwah. Aren't you lovely? And lovely thing was heard from one of my friends. And I met my bestie, David, and hear this. I met a couple who had been to Tinkers Park rally for the first time. They had never been before until earlier today. And the wife, oh my word, was she a character, etching to go to Tinkers Park. And she was like etching to find out when Tinkers Park was next going to happen. I'm not going to say it publicly. But I was like, and she was like, I'm impatient to find out when the next organ event's going to be because I just want to go. Honestly, that level of determination in this lady. That is. Oh, how nice you've got a weekend planned next week. I mean, I've got an event planned next week. Next weekend. So, I mean, I hope you have a nice weekend with the steam trains. I really do hope you have a nice weekend with the steam trains. You know. No, really, I do hope you have a nice time if you go. I really do. And God, it really is a lot. It is really high time I eventually go to a steam railway again, because I really haven't gone in a long while. But I'm really. No, I think by next year I'll plan it more spontaneously compared to now, or a little more with lack of selectivity. But by next year, but I'm very much planning on going to the one in Gloucestershire, near to where one of my friends is locating. So yeah. Oh, it was something else. Truly, last week it really was something else. Southern Servants, it really was. I mean, Bank Holiday Monday at Lawton Rally, I was hotter than a baked potato in the middle of a desert. If there's any way to describe it. That was how hot it was. Good Lord. Didn't feel too hot today. It felt fairly hot, but nothing as hot as last week. You know, and ta-da! Hello to you, Maureen. Enjoying the nice weather, are you, darling? And hello to your lovely daughter. Oh, good Lord. No, yes, I really do hope you're doing well, Hailey. It's certainly been a while since we last had you over, but it's always wonderful to have you over here for whenever chance respectfully allows. No, yes, no, that can happen. I really should have done that. I think actually it was last week Saturday I didn't go out because it was just too bright and too baking hot. Because I too get burnt too easily. I really get burnt far too easily. So I think it was last week Saturday I didn't go out. I went out on the Sunday, but luckily I was covered up. But no, it really was genuinely very hot last week. Good Lord. You know, and good is life! Good is life! Hello, Martin. No, I know, Jody. Yes, I think I remember you saying this. So, to me before. No, but what a determination the lady had. Well, the lady, that she was itching and impatient to go back to Tinker's Park or any fairground organ rally, no, fairground organ event, or an event that features fairground organs musically playing about and all that with in the best and beautiful musical way. And I liked seeing that. I actually liked seeing that earlier today at Tinker's Park rally. I really liked seeing that. You know, and I was like, oh, why don't you want to wait until a winter event regarding Amersham? And it's like, because I want to go and see it now. I'm impatient to see it. Oh, what a feisty lady she was. More feisty than David and I. I think even David and I were quietly amused by her feistiness and all that. And, you know, and I even... So, yeah. Do you really, Hailey? Now, that little did I realise you get sunburnt easily. Oh, Martin, you are friendly. You really are. Thank you for your kindness. It's that lily white skin that burns so easily. Well, yeah, got it on me as well. That's why when I went to Lawton on Bank Holiday Monday, baking hot as it was, I just couldn't expose any skin, if you've seen mine, which is very unusual because I'm born to a black biracial mother, and yet I'm the one I get burnt rather easily, sunburnt. David, I saw him earlier today. He's doing very well, I must admit. Martin, he's really doing very, very well. That I know I've seen in your picture you showed me. Yes, I saw. Yeah, got it with me as well. And even you get it in Pomela too. Pomela's very fair-skinned as well, and that's why if she's going out and working on her ranch outside, she has to cover up in long sleeves because of her fair skin. It's just so light it can get badly burnt, so she can't dare expose any skin. Poor lady. You know, poor lady, but very pretty. But she's a very nice skin, though. She's a pretty lady. If you see what she looks like, I mean, really, Hailey, she's an almost 62-year-old lady. I mean, an almost 62-year-old lady who could get away with being no older than her early 50s, or could sometimes even get away with being in her late 40s, if there's any way to describe her. Even Jodie would say to you, yep, Pomela's hot. Oh, no, look. You say that every time, don't you, Maureen? You always say that your skin looks like a corpse. In what way? It's a dignified age, but Pomela doesn't look, show, or act it, if there's any way to describe her. Now, David is truly a good friend, a true best friend in every way. A true best friend. My channel is still dead as anything, but I did go to a small stagecoach event, took some photos, and got some goodies the other day, so it's the small wins, I guess. Every event does have a small win. I can promise you that every event, big or small, they do have a small win, or even a big win if the circumstantially speaking, independence of a situational matter, you know. No, but one really should have seen Tinker's Park. It was one of... I'd never seen Tinker's Park so busy. I'd never, in all the 5 years that I've gone to Tinker's Park, or nearly 5 years that I've gone, I've never seen it so busy. I mean, I'd never seen Tinker's Park so busy. You know, I mean, never could I've seen it so busy and pretty much lively with a lot of visitors going. But it was that. But it goes to show it's a well-received steam rally event, and one way or another. So yeah. No, really, I'd never seen Tinker's Park rally so lively. Oh, he's a true blessing, Maureen. It's going to be 5 years in July since we both met, David and I And since having him in my life, given the circumstances, I was going through at the time when I first met David Maureen, I mean, I wouldn't change having him in my life. And for what he did for me, I'm forever thankful. I'm forever thankful to this man. I owe this man a huge debt of thanking gratitude, always. You'll be in Brighton next Saturday. How fascinating, Martin. I'm going to be out of Brighton next Saturday. Wish we could have met for a pint, but it won't be doable, sadly. Wish it was, but we won't. Bad luck. Bad luck. Oh, dear. You can also get ghost white face powder. Have you got any new organ albums? Well, we shall see. I don't think your skin looks like a corpse at all, Jodie. Personally, no, I mean, I have heard this almost every time from Maureen saying her skin so white it looks like a corpse. I think corpse is slightly dramatic. I understand only Maureen is expressing what she's seen, but personally I do find saying that one's skin looks like a corpse is slightly dramatic. I'm not trying to attack Maureen, I'm certainly not, but I just find it slightly dramatic, that's all, because I have heard it many times. Black eyeliner, black clothes, black hair, cherry red lippy, you can be a goth. Oh, good Lord. Gratitude makes us happier people. You, celestial dancers, are completely right. Completely right in every way. How's your weather been? 60s? 70s, 60s. Last time I was there, I sang Auslands in the Stream with a drag queen called Barbara. I went to Tangmere Museum with some of my family the other day. My uncle was speaking to... What? What? He did not. He absolutely did not. What? What? Oh, good Lord. What a striking revelation. What a striking revelation that is. Oh my goodness. I am blown away by this. What is he? What are they going to say to me when I next go? Now I'm fairly self-conscious to know what they're going to say to me when I next go. Islands. Singing Islands in Brighton, 62 Fahrenheit. It's been hot all last week here, but it is overcast and rainy. Oh, good Lord. It's been rainy. Wow. That's what you need when you've had a very hot week. Rain. Rain, rain, so that plants don't get too dry. If once everything gets far too dry, it can set ablaze far too easily, which is the problem. No, but I did hear from one of my friends, just to let you know, and my friend Sue Amos, who sadly, poor Sue, has Parkinson's. I mean, poor darling. Anyone affected by this terrible disease of Parkinson's. All you can do is pray for those who are riddled, stuck, and dealing with it. You know, not a nice thing to deal with, Parkinson's, really not. We have a few red Brighton and Hove buses running the local routes here. I did know that, yes. But they're likely going to change it over into the Metro bus livery far more than likely. I think you mean ex-Brighton and Hove. bosses in the red livery. They're probably going to change the livery. Jodie, okay, now Jodie's got an interesting story. When Richard and I went out for our last walk, 12:30 a.m., really that early? That late? Oh, good Lord. We opened the gate and came face to face with butt worth a porcupine. Oh, good Lord. Wow. Porcupine you saw, good Lord. Ah, bugger. What? Face to face with butt with a porcupine. Prickly heat. They are rare, as commented on one of Foxy's videos on the subject. They are Enviro 400. Yes, the Southern Solon on board, he knows his bosses. I do know about Dawlish Wadden. I think you mean Dawlish Wadden. That is. I mean, I've known about Dawlish for about 15 years. No, Celestial Dances, but I will check the video. Dawlish, it's not far from Cornwall, that is. Near Teignmouth and not far from Exeter. That is. It's not far from Exeter. Just watched the video. That's a Class A4 Pacific. You sent me a video of Celestial Dances. One at Dawlish Wadden. It was a Class A4 Pacific. The porcupine turned, so he had his butt quills pointing at us, but didn't spray us. I just told him he needed to go home, and he went on our walk. Yes, I know that seawall very well. I know that very well. Despite having not seen it in real life, I know it well because I've seen a lot of videos of it. The blue bosses are hydrogen. Not many. Some of the newer ones are, Martin, yes, but not all. Did Daphne get back outside again? But right now, to Solon and Southern on board now, I need to ask you a very, very big question. When did your uncle end up speaking to one of the 90-plus-year-old volunteers? When on earth did he do that? I mean, I am now anxious to go back to Tangmere, but I don't blame you for it. I certainly don't. Oh, good Lord. Yes. I think I will. I sometimes watch the Dawlish live webcams where the trains run. I don't watch the webcam ones, but I really should check them. When I lived in Tarsfield, we had badgers and even deer in our front garden. Oh my goodness. No. Oh. He's going to be speaking to me in his posh voice about, you capture all of us geriatrics. Uh-oh. Oh dear. He's really going to have some words. He's really going to have a lot of words for me. Oh God. Now I'm nervous to go back. I'm seriously nervous to go back. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm nervous to go back. I'm nervous to go back to Tangy. I'm probably going to get a huge booting upon entry. They're probably going to boot me out. Oh God. What on earth am I going to do? Right. I'm going to show the video Celestial Dances sent me, but my bloody ears. Ouch. Oh, bugger. Oh, there. Okay. That was the steam train. Oh shit, one of them burnt to crisp the hydrogen bus. Oh good lord. That is terrible. That train is a beauty, in my honest opinion. No, I think a Class A4 streamlined Pacific really are beauties. Very attractive steam locomotives. And actually, I was due to see one nearly 10 years ago, but it got cancelled. It was meant to go by Hove Railway Station, but it got cancelled going past it, so I never got to see it. No, but I'm going to see one of these days. As I continue reconnecting with train spotting, the time is certainly going to come where I'm inevitably going to see one. That is, Mallard is the same basis class of it's the same class as the A4 Pacific. Tell you something, Mallard that broke the record, 126 miles per hour, beating Flying Scotsman. It broke the record. Fire's not good. Fire's just no good, Martin. I describe it. Mallard's wonderful. Mallard's a wonderful locomotive. I went to a museum. Yes, I am known to go occasionally, yes. And someone who was spine to, and made a community post. Oh, I didn't realize he was one of your family members. I didn't know. That I simply never knew. No, simply, I never knew that. Never. No, same. I love the smell of steam trains too. Nothing can beat the smell of it, can't it? I mean, I sincerely hope I'm not going to get into any serious trouble at Tangy. I'm probably going to be so done for when I go next. I'll be, look, it's this guy. He broadcasts people. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Oh. Very well said, Martin. Very well said. Hi, Asmi. Hello to you, darling. Really? They've got a museum at Wookie Hole. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Wah, 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 wah. Are you talking about the short one? The short and bold one? Are you talking about the very short and bold one? Because there's a very short and bold there's the very short and bold one. He's about the height of David, completely bald, and a very nice smart, nice mischievous smile, and oh, the one with the full head of hair. Oh yes, no, that one. He's about my height, but he's a bit bigger than I. I went there the other day, and the person who I put on the community postage is the person one of the family spoke to. Oh, that's nice. The one with the grey hair. Yes, I think you know which one, yes. The one who's going to be 92 but looks in his 70s. That is. It's paper-making machines. Oh, God. Yeah, I understand. Oh God, but I just hope this guy didn't find out I broadcasted him. Oh shit. He's probably going to have a lot of words to say towards me. Oh God, he's going to have a lot of words to say to me. Music definitely evokes memories. I could write a book on that. And I promise you, to Southern Solents on boards, I'm still gonna go to Tangy. I'm still gonna visit Tangy, but however, I'm probably gonna be much more shy because of what I just learned. Oh, did you not speak to him? Oh, did you not? Oh, no trouble, no trouble. You didn't speak to him. Oh, no trouble. In my profession, they're called auditory and olfactory anchors. Spell check killing me again. Oh, fuck. Fuck the spell check. Excuse the language. You know. Oh, Aspie, thank you. You certainly didn't have to, but thank you for the kindly super thanks gesture. Thank you. No, really, thank you, Aspie. Thank you kindly. Oh, bugger. Some of the buses were running 60+ minutes late the other day at Chichester. Oh, that's a real nuisance. Oh, God. Oh, have you got to a light? No trouble at all, Martin. No trouble at all. Certainly no trouble at all. It doesn't matter whether one can stay or whether one has to go early. It's no problems at all. Well, I sincerely hope this really hope the volunteer your relative spoke to, good Lord, whether he finds out that I use social media, good Lord knows whether or not he'll find out I use social media. Yeah. Yeah. No, it was just because I went twice this month to Tangy, and that same guy, he already learned I'd gone on the Friday before, and he said, "You capture all of us geriatrics, don't you?" He said it in his posh voice. He'd actually learned I was there on the Friday. He learned about it. What a surprise that is. Their sausage rolls were good. I haven't had their sausage rolls, but I had a sandwich when I went to Tangy back in May, and I even had a cup of tea there. Believe this or not. No, but I'll have to have their sausage rolls. Next time I go, I'll certainly need to have their sausage rolls. I have, yes. Well, not train trips, but I had to take a bus trip to an event I was going to, Aspie. But it's going to happen sooner than one thinks. Got something interesting for all of you. For all of you, my wonderful people, my wonderful friends, and generous channel members. Okay. Something one could do, Aspie. Something one could easily do. The enchantment of organs, Jodie. That is. So do I. Oh shit, no. No, shit. I accidentally paused. Where did we go? Oh, no, 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 no. I think that's where we are, yeah. There's some great videos on YouTube on organ and carousel museums, popular with Luna Amusement Park in Coney Island, really. Sing it cool, Jess. This really gets nice. I agree with you there. Glimpses of Spanish in this one. I never would have thought there was any Spanish in it. Hi, Rupert. Oh, hello. Hello, Blacksmith. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry if I wasn't talking much. It's because of the music. It's quite a lot of walking music we've got here. Music reminds me of Cody Island, as you said. I'm doing great. Happy learning so, Rico. I don't eat these. No, I don't. I can't eat those either. Like the music. Oh, Jody, thank you always for welcoming our Southern Solent on board. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Oh, how exciting, Rico. How extremely exciting. Hope you have a nice time with your dear mother, Rico. And who's here? We got... Hi, darling. Hello, Susan. Hello to you indeed. Hello. Well, welcome to a bit of organ music. Oh, did you? Oh, how wonderful, Blacksmith. That is certainly exciting. That is truly exciting. Had a steam train go past this morning, could not get a photo of it as it was going past. Have you had a nice Saturday today, Blacksmith? Have you had a good Saturday today, by all means? Oh yes, it was a warm day last week, Tuesday. But happy learning. Happy learning you had a nice time at Changi. Oh, Susan, you're always so lovely. Oh, really? Oh, wow, you had two friends come and help remove the moss from your roof. Really? I didn't realise, Blacksmith. Interesting. Hoping the laundry works out okay, Aspie. Do have a good day. But hoping the moss got removed from your roof okay, Blacksmith. I hope it got removed okay. You can mention the sausage roll now. I just had a ginormous marshmallow. Okay, I had two. The No Other Cat community is going very well, thank you, Refill. I wasn't there Friday, but I was in on Wednesday and Thursday, I think it was. 58 in New York. Oh god, that's nippy. Very nippy. I certainly will indeed, Refill. There's two Stagecoach Gold in Violet 400mm season. Portsmouth on loan from Aldershot. They were doing rare replacements. But so long as you had a nice day after all the moss got removed from your roof, Blacksmith, hoping you had a nice Saturday well spent after the moss got removed from your roof. I mean, bad luck that you couldn't capture a picture of the steam train. But better luck next time. But the main thing is the moss got removed. Was that from the third man? Nice you had something to eat. They were meant to have hot chocolate, really, but they are plenty there. Now, hoping Aspie has a wonderful weekend. Certainly hoping she had a nice weekend. We had to have a couple of drinks after. It took 4 hours to do. 4 bloody hours. Oh, God, that's a long wait. That's a long wait to have your Saturday free, isn't it? A very, very long wait for one to have their enjoyable Saturday free, waiting to get the moss removed from the top of the roof. Good Lord. At least you had a couple of drinks after, which is nice. Wonderful music. Oh God. Sweating like crazy. Oh, such wonderful organ music. Talking of the gold E400 MMCs, they are set to leave Aldershot and be spread amongst Stagecoach South, as Aldershot and Guildford and that sort of area are getting new electric Yutong double-deckers. Oh, good Lord, wow. Interesting. Oh, Susan, thank you for your kindness towards Celestial Dances. Thank you. And Jody, thank you for your kindness towards Celestial Dances. Yes, the third man is aka Harry Lime theme, if memory serves, but I can check. Good evening. Good evening to you, Heather. Good evening to you, darling. No, I can certainly tell you like old films. I know that without a fact. Celestial Dances. Oh, hello to always Susan. Thank you. Love the film. A classic. They don't play music like that here in NYC. Love organ music, as does I too. No, I love organ music too. It's nothing better than a good organ music. Gainsborough Pictures, that's where they did Oh, Mr. Porter, oh, Mr. Porter, what a funny man you are, and Convict 99. Will Hay. A lot of the Will Hay movies are Gainsborough, and I know that one quite well. Over the last 4 to 5 weeks, we had a lot of work done apart from the roof that only cost a couple of drinks. The other 3 jobs has cost my granddaughter a bit of her inheritance. Oh, bugger. Oh, good Lord. It's afternoon over in Barbados. Hoping you're enjoying your time in Barbados. I do know you're in Barbados to train by Sam. The old film. I love old films. So do I, Jody. So do I. We have that channel TCM where it's nothing but old movies. Hitchcock. No, he was a brilliant film director, Susan. He was nothing more than a brilliant film director, Hitchcock, in every way. The Wicked Lady. Oh, yes. It was like 32 degrees on Wednesday when that happened. Oh, God. You love Barbados, really, Susan? Oh, wow. Little did I realize. Psycho, where the shower scene, they used... Oh God, no, don't get me on Psycho. No, don't get me on Psycho. It's a frightening movie. No, it's a frightening movie, Psycho. No, TCM, I'm not going against it being a wonderful channel. I know it is. Barbados is a nice country to go. Good mountains and less stress. I'll be doing the buses in Barbados soon. Well, could one look at that? That was from earlier today, Tinkers Park Rally, May 2026. Oh, wow, interesting. Going back to the Chichester bus carnage the other day, I went past an Envido 300 broken down at a bus stop, which is in the middle of a road. Oh, bugger. Oh, good Lord. Oh, hi, Denise. Hello, darling. Hi, sweetest. Hey, sweetest of humans ever. I'm out for the evening and just seen you pop up. Lots of love, missed you all. But whatever happened to Baby Jane is my fave if you are talking about black and white movies. Baby Jane. We were talking about TCM a moment ago, Denise. But I hope you're enjoying your evening out. I'm having an evening in, but hoping you're enjoying your evening out. But I'm thinking about having a dinner out after event attending tomorrow, but hoping you're enjoying your evening out. You can't stay. Please don't worry, darling Denise. Don't you worry. A nice, quick, big hug and a big kiss sent your way always, darling Denise. Oh, hi, Leah. Hello, darling. Sorry if I didn't reply to you soon enough, but hello to you always, my sweet darling lady. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I was slow to say hello, but here we are. Oh, yes, good movie. Out for B-Day. It's your birthday, is it, Denise? Really? Well, if so, then happy birthday. Susan, my favourite Hitchcock films are Rear Window, Strangers on a Train, and Shadow of a Doubt, but I love Vertigo, Suspicion, and Rebecca. Also love To Catch a Thief with Cary Grant. I'm happy learning you're quite all right. Hoping your dear mother Deborah's well. Leah, hoping Deborah's well, your dear mother. Oh, celestial dances, you are lovely. Should I send my photos? Please do. Do send your photos. I'm aware that yellow buses drives crazy. Oh, good Lord, the Gainsborough. Lovely, lovely, yeah. Happy learning she's well. My mother's okay. She's gone on a date today, believe this or not. She's gone on a date today. Happy birthday. Oh, yes, it's Train Boy Sam's 20th birthday tomorrow. Happy 20th for tomorrow. Yes, 20 years old. Can you believe that? Oh, Blacksmith. That was very, very nice. Thank you for your kindly hellos. Your happy birthday wishes to Denise. But this thing, what I will say, well, who is? So I got a message. Oh, it was my friend. He messaged me, not whilst I'm live. I can't reply whilst I'm live at the moment. This will certainly interest my friends Victoria and Claude because of this steam traction engine, the Claude Jesset collection. And if one didn't know, Tinker's Park is actually the home of the George Classic Jesset collection in the heart of the Sussex Walden countryside, if one didn't know. Claude Jesset collection. But this will really, I think this will certainly interest Victoria and Claude because of Claude's name being used. Oh, what year was that? Which one are you referring to? Oh, that was this year. That was this year, Susan, when I saw that. This year, 2026, was when I saw the Claude Jesset steam traction engine. It was earlier today, actually. That was when I was young. I sent the pics over. Thank you. Thank you. I've never been to any Caribbean islands before, Train Boy, no. But my mother has been to Jamaica because her late father came from Jamaica, just to let you know. I'm excited for her. I have family members that lives in Trinidad. Not to worry. Oh, yes, true. You've been to Jamaica, Susan. I've been to Jamaica, Barbados, Aruba, Curaçao, St. Kitts, St. Martin, Antigua, Martinique, Guadeloupe, St. Bart's, and Turks and Caicos. I've been to the Bahamas and Aruba. I've been no further than Germany. I've been no further than Italy. No, I've been no further than Spain, no further than Italy. Yeah, that's it. Been to Jamaica 8 times. Will you take care, Refill? Not from what I remember. Oh, no trouble at all. Oh, yes, St. Thomas and St. Martin as well. Love the Caribbean. I didn't realize that, Susan, but interesting. Oh, right. It's one of the pictures from Southern Solents. One of the pictures he sent me. But where is this event? I don't know where exactly this event took place. It looks like it's West Sussex, but I don't know the locality of this event because the buildings didn't completely familiarise me by all means. Which is the silly thing, you know? The rather silly thing. Whoever has visited nearly the whole of Caribbean islands, please tell me on what it is like there. When you leave NYC, you need to fly to the Caribbean for sun, sand, and surf, plus great rum drinks. You take care, Refill. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Anne. Thank you for your kindness towards Refill. Thank you. Thank you. And this is one of the back ends of the bus. A back end of a bus. Oh, Susan, you are lovely. Thank you for your kindness towards Refill. Another one of the buses Solent and Southern on board sent to me, which I'm showing. He sent them to me, and now I'm showing them. And the last one, the fourth last but not least one. I don't know where this was, but what a picture. What a picture. But I'm certainly glad, I'd be gladly pleased learning that Susan, I mean, but if you don't mind me asking you, Susan, do you have a fear of flying flights? Because speaking of the flying, I sadly have a strong fear of flying flights, unfortunately. A very, very strong fear of flying flights. No. So partly why I'm going to say Tangmere Military Aviation Museum helps with my fear of flying flights, going to Tangi. I don't know if you already know, my good friend, but I think if you wanted to know why going to Tangi has pleasure to me, it's not just pleasurable reasons that I go to Tangi, it's also personal reasons too. Because going to Tangi it helps with my fear of flying flights because I sadly currently have a strong fear of flying flights. And going to Tangi, I think it's going to help me overcome my fear of flying flights to let you know of things. Peace out, Refill. Peace out. The Caribbean has beautiful aqua white sandy beaches, friendly people, different cultures on each island, great weather and more. Hope it goes well. All the info on my pictures is in the chat a little further up. Oh, is it? Sorry. Okay, sorry to you, my good friend. I used to fear flying. Now I have a drink before on the plane. Planes are very safe, although I avoid tiny ones that fly between islands. I was scared of going on a plane, but I overcame it. And I went to Valencia, Spain, 2 or 3 years ago. I went in the cockpit on the way back when the plane was delayed leaving. Flew twice in your life, but you loved it. No fear at all. No, it's never sat well with me. Flying has never sat well with me. That sounds wonderful, if a little too warm for me. Well, Susan would have to be careful because, you know, Susan's got red hair, and she would have to be careful in the Caribbean, like properly careful in the Caribbean. Aircraft is safer than any other form of transport. I flew for 9 hours to Barbados from London. Oh, wow. That's a long, long time. Oh, Refill. Thank you for your friendliness. Apparently so, yeah. Yeah. 18 hours, oh god. 18 hours to Australia is very long. Yes, well, sitting in the cockpit at Tangi is certainly helping with overcoming my fear and dealing with my fear of flying. It helps in one way or another. But thank you, Anne. Thank you. I certainly have. Train Boy, yes, indeed I have. Although I'm a bit behind with uploading some videos. But do be assured, older videos, any videos that I've taken but I'm behind to get uploaded, I will get them uploaded. Do be assured on that. I've been to the Caribbean so often that my very pale white skin has a slightly permanent tan. I don't think I would get a tan in the Caribbean, Susan. A bit white as a sheet, really. for that. Despite being born to a half Caribbean mother, I don't think it will work for me. Still, it is true. Take care, my good friend. Happy birthday. Happy 20th. Gotta go now. You take care. Hope you enjoy your next trip to Tangy. Thank you, my good friend. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. And hello to Sherry and Cecil. Hello, hello, hello to you all. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you in here. No, it's always nice to see you both. Hoping yourself and Cecil are enjoying your Saturday together. I've had my share of terrible sunburns, especially in Aruba, which is very close to the equator. I was fire engine red. Oh, God. I can imagine I'd probably be fire engine red too if I was there. Oh, thank you, Sherry and Cecil. Thank you for your kindness towards Blacksmith, Jody, and all in here. Thank you. Thank you. And before we go, we're not going just yet, but before we go, I've got something to share. And we're going to be talking about something. What we're going to be talking about are 17th century wooden wine barrels. 17th century wooden wine barrels, craftsmanship, trade, and wine storage in early modern Europe. The importance of barrels in the 1600s. How coopers made wooden barrels, wine transport and storage, the role of barrels in European trade, legacy of 17th century barrel making. The introduction. What were wooden wine barrels? Wooden wine barrels were large containers used to store wine safely, age and improve wine, transport wine across Europe and overseas, protect wine from spoilage. During the 17th century, barrels became essential to growing international wine trade networks. Why wood was used? Why were barrels made from wood? Wood was ideal because it was strong and durable, flexible when heated, waterproof when tightly assembled, widely available in Europe. Oak was the preferred wood, especially French oak, English oak, Eastern European oak. Oak added flavor and allowed slow oxygen exchange, improving wine quality. Slide 4. The cooper's craft, the art of barrel making. Barrel makers were called coopers. Their work involved cutting oak staves, shaping the curved sides, heating the wood over fire, bending the staves into shape, securing the barrel with metal or wooden hoops. Highly skilled coopers were respected tradesmen in the 1600s and all that. Oh, hi, Annie. Hello to you. Hey up, me doc. Hey up, me doc. That's a good one to Annie. Well, Annie is she is a funny lady, so I think it will definitely work well for her humor. Things like, hey up, me doc. Ooh, love wooden casks and barrels. They age a lot of whiskey in oak wine barrels to give different flavors. Hi, Leanne. Hello to Leanne. I have 3 of those in my yard right now that we used to make some Screech 150 proof whiskey. Barrel construction. Parts of a 17th century wine barrel. Main components: staves, carved wooden planks, hoops held the barrel together, heads, circular ends, bunghole, opening for filling and emptying. The curved shape made barrels easier to roll, stack, transport aboard ships and carts. Wine trade in the 1600s. Barrels in international trade. Wine producing regions included France, Spain, Portugal, Italy. Barrels carried wine to England, the Netherlands, Northern Europe, colonial settlements overseas, merchant ships often carried hundreds of barrels at once. Barrel sizes and measurements. Standard barrel sizes. Different regions use different barrel measurements. Examples included ton, pipe, hogshead, butt. These measurements helped merchants calculate taxes. Truck cargo, standardized trade, wine aging, how barrels improved wine. Barrels did more than store wine. They also softened harsh flavors, added oak characteristics, allowed gentle oak exposure. This process helped wine mature over time and improved taste. Daily life in barrels. Barrels in everyday 17th century life. Wooden barrels were everywhere. Taverns, wine cellars, ships, markets, noble estates. They stored wine, beer, ale, spirits, food products. Barrels were among the most important storage technologies of the era. Slide 2. Problems and challenges. Difficulties with 17th century barrels. Common problems included leakage, rotting wood, mold, difficult long-distance transport, expensive craftsmanship. Barrels required constant maintenance and cleaning. Legacy of the 17th century barrel, long-term influence. Many traditional barrel-making methods survive today. Modern winemaking still uses oak barrels, handcrafted cooperating techniques, barrel aging traditions. 17th century practices helped shape modern wine production. But the conclusion: 17th century wooden wine barrels were essential to trade, important for wine quality, a masterpiece of craftsmanship, central to European commerce and daily life. Without barrels, the expansion of the global wine trade would have been far more difficult. Discussion questions. Why was oak preferred for wine barrels? How did barrels help international trade? What skills did coopers need? Why are wooden barrels still used today? But the references: historical studies on European wine trade, research into traditional coopering, early modern shipping and storage history, museum collection of wine barrels and cooper tools. Well, that's the story one gets about wine barrels. And that does your presentation on wine barrels. Edward IV drowned his brother in one of those filled with malmsey. Oh, murder. Oh, thank you for your kindness towards Refold, Jodie. I think he went. I'm very well, thank you, Annie. I'm very well. I mean, I hope Leah's all right. I wonder where she is. But we had Leanne Yancey in here. Thank you for your kindness towards Leanne Blacksmith. Oh, Anne, you are lovely. All round for HRH's party. Oh, they're gone. Everyone went home with enough for a year. Really? Oh, wow, impressive. Wasn't Nelson put in a whiskey or rum barrel? Nelson or Nelso? Yes, you meant Nelson. Oh, that's no trouble at all. It's no trouble that yourself and Deborah, your dear mother, had something to talk about. Oh, but Annie was asking after Annie to answer more properly. I'm very well, thank you, my darling Annie. Your honey bun is doing very well. He's happy and well. Oh, God, it's getting dark. I can't see properly. Let's turn the light on, the room light. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's very much better. Now I can see fine. Otherwise, it's just going to get too dark. But I'm very well, thank you, Annie. I've been at the Steam Rally earlier today. I was Steam Rally event attending earlier today. So all's been fine. At a baking hot Monday, bank holiday Monday, whilst again attending a Steam Rally, but a different one to the one I went to on Saturday. Because of course we had a heat wave earlier this week, which is gradually tapered and cooled off. You know, I was still a little bit hot, but I was all right with the jumper and the jacket. But we've got a considerably cooler weekend next week and a considerably cooler week in Brighton. Oh, God. So I'm going to have to brace myself, certainly for wearing jumpers, cardigans, and a jacket. But at least this time I will not. But the good thing is, I'll have my top shirt unbuttoned on my top shirt collar unbuttoned. You know, I mean, my top shirt collar is unbuttoned for the summer, that is. And I don't unbutton up the collar again until around about October. Daphne, is that you? Daphne? Was that you? Daphne? What is it? You've been outside most of the evening, haven't you? Daphne? Oh. Come on, Daphne. Come on, Daphne. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Daphne. It's what I'm wearing. Not to worry, Annie. I always wear the sunscreen, do be assured. It's been scorchio, too hot for me. Oh, there you are, Daphne. There you are. Right, now time to shut that window. Sorry, you've had enough outside time. You can't have you out all night, Daphne. No, it's... You've had your time outside. Now it's time to be in for the rest of the weekend. Scorchio. No, but how's your weekend been, darling Annie? Hoping your weekend's been all right. How's your pooch and your kitty cat? How's your kitty and your pooch? Are they well? Or pup, as you refer to your dog. I think you've either affectionately referred to your doggy as a pooch or a pup, as far as I'm certain. And yes. No, but hoping you've had a nice weekend overall, Annie. Hoping you've had a nice Saturday, whatever it may have brought you, and all that. I mean, it was event tending on my end. We're hoping Saturday brought you something nice and interesting. Overall, on the whole. And for those of you who want to know, yes, I am going to upload my video of the steam rally I went to earlier today, but it's not going to be today. It's going to come at a later time. It's going to come. It's going to get uploaded during June of 2026. Yeah, and I'm a bit late. I'm a bit late to get certain videos up and running because I'm behind with certain content, but never mind. Busy trying to weed the garden, but they are getting the better of me. And also, Annie, can I thank you for your understanding towards me regarding my fear of flying flights? And just to let you know, Annie, I am aware of commercial airlines having leg room, but leg room, I don't need lots of leg room, because why I don't need lots of leg room is because I'm not a particularly tall man for height. I'm only 5'8" of height. And so I don't require a lot of leg room, to let you know of things. But I am aware of leg room in business class on an airplane and all that, commercial and all that. Oh, scab. But you're trying to weed the garden, but they are getting the better of you. Oh, good Lord. That's what weeds do. Pull them out. They grow back again. Oh, flying. It's the taking off, turning around, tilting in the sky, and landing. It's unsettling. It's a very unsettling thing to experience. That is. Aristocats. Do. Which pets possessed? These are Aristocats. Well, I mean, my friend's husband is French, and it was sang in a French sort of accent. And my friend's husband, well, Victoria's husband, Claude, he's French. No, I too love the Aristocats as well, Sherry. Brilliant cartoon, wonderful cartoon. Nothing much, Jodie. How's the fence coming along? They haven't started the fence yet, still waiting, but got all the garden ready for when they start taking the old one down. Thank goodness the garden's ready. And I did want to ask something very curiously, Annie. When you mentioned a lot of leg room, because you spoke about leg room on commercial airline flights, are you of tall height yourself, Annie? Because you were mentioning a lot of leg room, and that just made me wonder, because I would have thought that's something a taller person would talk about, sitting in a commercial airline with lots of leg room. I mean, well, I'm sorry if I'm being a bit stereotypical, but I'm not trying to. But I was just curious to know. I do like the French. I just had my fence replaced. Oh, so you're not that tall, are you? Oh, bless. You're quite a bit shorter than I, Annie. Quite a little shorter than I. But tell you something, Annie. You are, however, taller than my best friend, David Scott. David, he's 5'4.5". I mean, you're talking a very short man with David. You're talking quite short with him. Just to let you know, so he's just a bit shorter than yourself. And actually, I met him earlier today, just to let you know, as best friends do, at the steam rally. I have 11 roses bushes in my yard, so I don't want them damaged while they're doing the fences. Well shared point. The prices for every... Yeah. Well, we adapt. We adapt with higher prices, don't we? You know, eventually we adapt, and then we're like, that's just what it costs. Oh, that we adapt psychologically to it. But we've had quite a good few years of it now, so one only gets used to it over time. That is. Basically, the air traffic controllers fly the plane. They're very well-trained staff, and professional. I thought it was always the pilots in the cockpit pits that flew the planes, but thank you for letting me know otherwise, Susan. I really don't want them to damage Rosebud. No, make that very clear with them, Jodie. Make that very clear with them. I know. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. But, you know, eventually we adapt. We've had quite a good number of years of it, Annie, so eventually we adapt to a higher baseline of prices like we have, like we've always had after past economical inflationary shocks and all that. That's how history works with those things. That's how it works. Eventually it comes as a shock regarding the higher prices than one's used to. But then over time, we just get used to it. We just get used to it over time. Because, you know, it can't just dominate every life decision indefinitely, now can't it? No, oh, certainly not. We adapt and we adjust, but yes, we do go through the shock years of it at first, don't we? Do you have pics of your rose bushes? Susan, the aircraft can actually fly themselves. The air traffic controllers only guide the pilots. Oh, okay. Thank you for getting this confirmed. Jodie? I think you meant Gatwick, not Gatwalk. It's Gat. Wait a moment, Susan. Gatwick. Yeah, there you are, Gatwick. I do have some, and I can take some more once they start blooming. Planes flying themselves. That explains the Bond films, Noel, and other action movies. Oh, planes flying themselves, that would have to require some AI technology for that. Yes, I've also had to have a new boiler, 2 new gates, and the patio replaced. A cowboy did the patio years ago, and I have had to get it put right. Well, Jodie knows her stuff. On that, Susan, Jodie knows her stuff. No, don't. I look forward to seeing the pics. So do I. So do I. They give them the directions. I meant Gatwick. No trouble at all. No trouble. We all make mistakes. Ha ha, it's so true. People would be astonished if they knew how many computers were actually on board an aircraft to fly. Yeah. That much more can certainly be said, Jodie. That much more can certainly be said. And no, we didn't have it on Thursday, Annie. No, we didn't. My typing has been awful. And this, one of the wonders of the steam rally when I was out at the steam rally earlier today. Wonders of steam traction engines and all the rest of things. Pilots fly the plane, but the air traffic controllers give them all the directions. At least that's why my Gatwick friend, what my Gatwick friend said. Perhaps he's biased. Oh, I do not like thunder and lightning. I, for one, certainly do not like thunder and lightning. I appear to have developed sausage fingers. In what way, Annie? In what way? I'd say he's biased. The lovely bushy tail, that's Daphne. Oh, thank you, Sherry and Cecil. Thank you for your kindness towards Daphne. Thank you. Haha, poor misunderstood Daphne. But one thing I will say to show as an example to try and overcome my fear of flying flights. Where is it? My eyesight is to blame rather than fingers. The aircraft are on a specific path, and they don't deviate unless they have to. Air traffic controllers watch all aircraft in the air in their vicinity. Our thunder and lightning is frightening. No, thunder and lightning, I find it frightening. They have a flight plan set out before they take off. Oh, that's very, very lucky. Before we go, because we're going to have to go in a moment or two. Yeah, one of my strongest examples of trying to overcome my fear of flying flights. Tangmere Military Aviation Museum. Look like a pilot. I'm hoping to start flying again in 2028. What way? Wait a minute. Oh, thanks, Susan. Celestial Dances. That's one of my... Going there, it helped with my fear of flying flights, Susan, when I sat in the cockpit, and really just my overall visit at Tangy when I went. Thanks, Annie. No, I'm hoping I'll be all right by 28. No, I mean, I'm beginning to overcome many things, you know, and I mean, starting to do, you know, I've taken up I started to pursue my old hobby again earlier this year. I've started to pursue it without overthinking and over planning. well, I'm not over planning as much, and the selectivity is loosening its grip. And one example of a selectivity loosening its grip, going to the movies or the flicks, as you so like to call it, Annie. Good way to describe the movies, the flicks. Flick. Why, they did use the flicks with those little negatives on the old cameras many, many years ago. So yes. I was actually planning on only going to the movies just once this year, but no, I'll be going twice. So far, I'm going to be going twice because I'm to be going to the movies again in June of this year to see Toy Story 5. So, and I didn't, and actually, if you told me 2 years ago and say I'd only planned to see one movie in the movie theatre, and someone said, well, you never know, another movie that might take your interest may come up, I would have probably said, oh, no. I know what I'm going to be seeing, and I don't think I want to see anything else. Other movies, I would have just said a lot of other stuff. But, but that's past now. I mean, that selectivity, that's past now. I mean, that's past. I mean, that selectivity, that's past now. And all that. So, yeah, the selectivity is past. And all the rest of things. So, yeah. And that spontaneity. It was nice to have a little bit of spontaneity. Seeing a movie that I liked unexpectedly pop up, whilst having already planned to see one within the following month. Nice to have that spontaneity. Well, all I can say, Celestial Dances, it's never too late for one to jump back into the movie theatre. It's certainly never too late to do that again. I've been going to the movies since I was 5. My dad loved taking me and my sister. My place is 50 years old. Wow. My fence hasn't been done since 1974 when it was built. I didn't buy it until 1989. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, yeah, Dean Forest Railway. No, interesting learning. It's about 1 hour from New Blacksmith. How nice. No, I'm really looking forward and really aiming to go to the Dean Forest Railway. Very, very much hoping to do it in 2027, March 2027. But of course, I'll look up their timetable beforehand. It would likely be a Saturday timetable. I'll do it. And yes, and we could meet there one Saturday in 2027. I am a strong-minded person. You will overcome everything you put your mind to. Oh, thanks, Annie. Thank you. Well, all I can say, it's never too late to have another big screen appearance at the movie theatre. Celestial Dances, it's certainly never too late. Well, all I can say, Susan, yeah, only things do get more expensive, unfortunately. It does come as a shock. It does leaves a shock period at a certain time, but it's a shock period over for a period when something gets more expensive, but one adjusts. One adjusts to price, to higher pricing. One can only adjust to it. They don't make things like they used to. Don't get me wrong, I do love old movies. I'm selective with newer movie releases, but yeah, there are many releases I won't see. But it was just that one that spontaneously took my interest. Oh yes, you told me, Jodie. Yes. I had it replaced with plastic type panels, so it should outlast me. You can add a 2 to your 50. My cottage is over 250 years old. Really? That is bloody old. That's bloody old. No, I watch many movies on my laptop too. I don't do movies free of charge. I'd normally pay for it on the YouTube. And I've got a little plug-in DVD player that I plug into my laptop and watch some old DVDs on with it. And all the rest of things. So, yeah. But now, unfortunately, we're going to have to end this Saturday live stream. Oh, Saturday, sorry. A little bit more quiet than I thought it would be. But, so, yeah. We're going to have to finish things off, but thank you all most kindly, sincerely, for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts were on this in the comments down below. People are sleeping off the heat. Yeah, true. I mean, it's not been as hot today in Brighton, obviously hotter elsewhere in the UK, but it was certainly baking during the week earlier on. There's Tubi and Roku, which offer tons of free movies. Now, I don't really do the Tubi and Roku. That sounds like what they are going to put here. I think they called it acrylic fencing. Yes. Nearly as old as me. I don't think you're as old as 250 years old, Annie. No. I think you're pulling one's leg there. No, but one more thing I did need to say regarding expenses. Well, if it remains at $22 or more now in New York City, well, if it's still that way, Susan, well, that's just what it costs. That's just what it costs. Have a great week. Oh, thank you, Annie. Yes, I will. I will follow the law of your word. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I bet it's lovely. Best way to do it, or a streaming site is good on TV. I watch them all the time. If they don't have it for free, it only costs £3.99 to rent. My bungalow was built around 1974. Could not go back to a house now. You take care, lovely Annie. Ta-ta for now, darling. Thank you all most kindly, sincerely for watching, and our next public live stream will be on the 8th of June, 2026. That's when we're next publicly live streaming. But for those of you who are channel members, we are to be live streaming on the 3rd of June 2026. That's if you're a paid channel member. But the next live stream will be the 8th of June 2026. Oh, hi, I'm Christine. Hello, darling. Christine, we're just finishing things off right now. Just to let you know, we're just finishing off the live after over 2+ hours. So we're literally just about to finish. Yes, I'm not too bad. I have spent a lot on it over the last 16 years. My apartment building is Art Deco and was built in 1930. Oh, impressive. Yes, well, Sunday, it's event attending day. Event attending day on Sunday. Yes, do catch the replay, Christine. Thank you all very, very much, most kindly, sincerely for watching. Sorry, I was just a bit quiet and stationary, but I shall see you all publicly. If you're not a channel member, I will see you publicly on the 8th of June 2026. But I will see all of you channel members on the 3rd of June 2026. Thank you very, very much, most kindly, sincerely for watching.
Well, that's all today. My internet friends and followers, thank you kindly for joining me, as always. Please be sure before you go to like, share, and subscribe. Invite your friends to join us next time. If you feel they would delight, we have shared tales of vintage trains, of culture, nature, and lore, of history's charm and verdant calm in moments we adore. So bid farewell